So today I want to talk about unit configuration, referring specifically to features such as bed and bath, layout, and amenities like washer dryer, parking, balconies, etc. There are few factors that drive down vacancy more than unit configuration. You could have a great configuration in a not so great location and still rent that unit. But if you have a terrible unit configuration, even in a great location, your unit will sit longer. So there's two primary factors to include that I want to talk about. Okay, livability and strategy. The livability of a rental property is the sum of the factors that add up to a community's quality of life. In other words, suitable for living in, habitable, comfortable. Okay, I got those off Wikipedia. A mantra that I like to use to ensure the livability of my rental properties is safe, clean, warm. These three words remind me that everyone wants to feel safe, clean, and warm in their home. As a housing provider, doing our best to maintain these basic standards is essential to success. From this foundation, I want to create ease and comfort wherever possible. Below are some questions to help you get in the mind of your customer, your tenants, and allow you to create homes that they want to live in for a long time. Do I feel relatively safe here at night? Am I grossed out by anything around my property or in my property? How difficult is it to go from the car to the kitchen with 4 bags of groceries in the dark, in the rain, and I'm wearing high heels? Simple things like how difficult is it to take out the garbage? Okay, so those are questions that help you think about the livability of your properties. Okay, so my preferred unit configuration is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, in-unit washer and dryer with at least 1 covered parking space. As you can tell, I personally maintain a very broad appeal. Okay, so those are the unit configurations with my safe, clean, warm. Most anyone would appreciate these guiding principles of home design to be safe, clean, warm, with an emphasis on ease and comfort. Okay, so much like vanilla ice cream, everybody likes it, but very few people would choose it from a lineup of options. Okay, so these units are easy to fill and produce the lowest turnover. When looking at properties, I look for units that meet these requirements or can be converted to meet these requirements with relative ease. The property itself should be located conveniently to either a major bus line and/or a freeway and within 2 miles or less of 1 grocery store. Okay, because what I'm thinking about is most tenants are either working class or students, and the most annoying part of their day is their commute. And if it's too annoying, they'll be inspired to move. So I'm trying to make it easier for them. So our primary goal here is to match the unit to a target tenant base. So the items that I listed are based off my experience and my preferred broad strategy, but you could be more creative. For example, I've worked with clients or colleagues that use different unit configurations that target specific populations of tenants. So for example, property must be within 1 mile of a community college or a 4-year university. Obviously, they're targeting student populations. Okay, another one is each unit must have a private secure garage or be able to add. And the primary target for this landlord is contractors or vendors who require a secure space for their truck and their tools. I've had clients that each unit must be 3 bedrooms or more, and what they're doing is targeting tenants who work from home. Properties that must be located in a school district rated 7 out of 10 or higher. So these landlords are targeting families who value good schools. It doesn't really matter. The goal is to create a target tenant base and then acquire properties that meet the primary needs of that target tenant base. So whatever you choose, whatever strategy you choose, it doesn't really matter. The point is that you have one. You have reasons for your criteria and you have a subgroup that you're attracting. So focusing in on a specific target tenant group will help you make feature upgrade decisions later. Okay, so when you're deciding between things, if you know who you're targeting, it makes it easier to make the decision. So for example, you could decide you're going to could focus on dog-loving tenants. All right, so I'm targeting people who have dogs, tenants who have dogs. So I'm going to purchase properties within a 1/4 mile of parks, walking trails, or dog parks. Okay, I'm going to maintain a liberal pet policy, obviously. I'm going to install fencing On my units, I'm gonna put dog doors, and I'm gonna build in a convenient place to bathe dogs so you can wash your dogs. I'm also gonna put together a welcome packet that includes information on local parks, pet stores, groomers, and veterinarian offices. Okay, you could even, go crazy with this and have coupons to some of these local business, or include a free, tennis ball at move-in, whatever. All these little low-cost items added together will reduce your vacancy time. Okay, because anyone with 1 or 2 dogs looking for a home in your neighborhood will not hesitate. They'll be like, that's the one I want. It makes the most sense. On top of that, once they're living there, they're gonna be hard pressed to move because their dogs, AKA a vital member of their family, love the place. So they're not gonna wanna move, okay? So you're just gonna reduce your vacancy by all those little things that really none of them, other than maybe the fencing, didn't cost very much to put in. Okay, so conclusion, looking for properties and units that people actually want to live in. Everyone wants to feel safe in their home. Everyone appreciates a home that feels clean and is easy to keep warm. Over time, reducing everyday hassles of living with cost-effective upgrades to your properties, these little details added up create properties that people enjoy calling home, which is going to reduce your vacancy loss, and as a bonus, it's going to make the world just a little bit better.